Check the feed, check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Yeah. Welcome to the channel.
Damn!
Yeah. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
think you're funny, don't you?
Toy
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticons scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Loki's on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shell presence wild. From bots to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Destro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stay stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's hit in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Online, we talk it, we break it. Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Moving news rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From failures to kills, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
Stories to stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way. This
I don't remember.
Dude, that's like a porno.
That's such an old movie.
Yeah.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feel. We talk, we break it every single time.
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This, I wasn't going to buy these, but well, anyways, this is the Masters of the Universe X Transformers Bumblebee Armor Man-At-Arms. So as I was trying to say, I wasn't going to get in on these, and then I found these on clearance at Target, and I was like, screw it. And this was the second round of clearances. The first round of clearance, they were knocked from like 30-ish to 15, and then they were knocked down to 10. So I'm like, all right, I can do $9.95 or whatever. And then I almost thought about not opening it because these were non-stocked, unpunched, but then I saw the tear and then the sticker wouldn't come off cleanly. So I said, the heck with it. I'm just going to open these up, review them, for Transformer Tuesday. I mean, these are Transformers, so yeah, let's, and I'll have to, so let's take a look at the packaging. Now I'll have to say, full transparency, I haven't messed with a Motu figure since the 80s, or I haven't handled any of these Motu Origins, I think this is what they're based off of. But here you go in the packaging, you can see where I scraped off the sticker and it just didn't want to come off, and it's unpunched, but sadly there's this nick right here. But here we got artwork on the side of Man-At-Arms, Heroic Autobot Weapons Master. And then there's the Bumblebee in the back. And really good artwork. I dig the artwork, but He does have a little bio on the top. It says, Man-At-Arms discovered the Bumblebee armor is intuitive with needs of its owner. No matter the attack, the Bumblebee armor gave Duncan everything required to protect those in need at any given moment. And then you kind of see some of the play features. The sword can combine with the shield into an energon dagger, and then don the visor to complete Bumblebee look. So here's the bottom with some of the legal stuff and the barcode. I'm really digging the artwork, the crossover from the digital aspect of what you would see on a G1 Transformer packaging, and then you got like a Castle Grayskull up there. So yeah, fun packaging. I think these look like crap. Like, I think they look dumb, especially the Bumblebee. Of all of them, the Bumblebee probably looks the worst in my opinion. So let's get it unboxed. Let's get the turntable out of the way. Now, first off, look at that. That is cool. So you don't see this in the package, but a nice homage to the G.I. Joe or the Transformers tech specs, that where you would use that red little slip of plastic to be able to see. And it's the same bio that's on the back of the box. So that's interesting. So let's get that pulled out. And another thing unexpected, it looks like we have a comic that didn't want to come off. Is that one of the mini comics? Yeah, by the Energon of Grayskull. So yeah, there is a little. Oh man, how about that? The little mini comic. Is this going to make you want to get all four? Well, hopefully the comic's the same in all of them. And then we have instructions showing removable parts. So let's get this stuff out of the packaging and get the figure out. Oh, he does the silly twist ties. This is definitely a crossover with Transformers. One of the things I probably dislike the most when it comes to Transformers packaging, like, I didn't 100% hate the plastic-free packaging because you didn't have to deal with these freaking ties. I don't like the ties. I actually like those nylon, or not nylon, like paper ties that they used during the plastic-free era. Looks like he's just got 4 ties, one on each arm. Oh no, there's another one, 2 on this arm. That goes over great. Crap. It's stuck in between his arm. There we go, got that out. So let's get these picked up. Get this stuff out of the way. Alright. So let's take a closer look at the figure. So here is Man-At-Arms. Take a look at that head. It's all scrunched up in there. Here's the chest plate, the Autobot symbol. And here's the back, the wheel or whatever, like the hub that Bumblebee has. Side. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's go over articulation. So I'm assuming the head's on a ball. That's what it feels like. Will it pop off? Yep. So it's on a double ball joint. So you can get a little wiggly side, a little bit forward, back. Shoulders. This one kind of gets blocked by this armor. Ooh, that pops off easily. So it only gets about 90. Let's do this arm. Single jointed elbow for barely 90. Wrist is on a swivel, and then it has a hinge to go back and forth. Waist rotation, no crunch whatsoever. Yeah. Legs, no drop downs. It's stiff. Doesn't get very far forward, and really nothing back. Can do a little bit of the splits. You got a single knee, and then the ankle, the foot can pivot back. You can pivot forward, and it feels like a front-facing peg, so you can get the rocker. And yeah, so that's Man-At-Arms, and this armor piece can clip on and clip off. Here's his mace. The Energon sword. Clear plastic. He does have a blaster that is molded a little bit. Reminds me of the Motu blaster with these accents on the back, but a lot like Bumblebee's blaster. Here's his shield. And it does have a handle. And then here is his visor with some, looks like all clear plastic that's painted. So to get his visor on, you just looks like this pops in. Popped in one side pretty easy enough. Let's take his head off. Just once you get one side in, the other side doesn't want to go in. It's got little slits for it to go in, and I know I'm not upside down. Wonder if it's better if you go in like that. Huh. Yeah, I had it right side up. Let's tilt this down a little bit so at least get what I'm doing here. It's like the one tab slides in on one side, but as soon as you try to put in the other side, it does not want to go in. This might be one of those things where once you get it in, it's staying in. Yeah, you just got to put some really good pressure on it, which I guess that's good because you don't have to worry about it falling out. Sadly, see, and you can clip this on his shoulder, right? Where does it go in his hand? But as you can see, the Energon sword can store here, and then it's like his little stinger dagger. And it looks like you can put it in his hand and then clip it on. So yeah, there's that. Sadly, he has no storage. It'd be nice if he could store the blaster or his mace, but here he is kitted out. Sadly, not a whole lot of articulation. I would assume the rest of the origins are similar like this. So, yeah, there's that. Let's do a size comparison. So here's Man-At-Arms next to a Marvel Legend Rogue that doesn't want to stand sometimes. There we go. A Jada Street Fighter Cammy. Let's see, Classified Cobra Commander. Let's see. Let's do another Marvel Legend. He's usually always in the area. The Deluxe Retro Carter Rhino. And then last but not least, the Maximum Hulk. Yeah, let's move on to final thoughts. Alright, so let's move on to my final thoughts. You know what? If I would have paid full price for this, wouldn't have been happy And I don't collect motifs, so I don't know what their standards are. If this is like a standard origin style figure, $30 is a bit much for this retail. $10. Ooh, I don't know. For the I can't think of a word, but just for the uniqueness of it, it's not the word that I wanted, but I could go with $10. As a Transformers fan, I don't want to buy all 4 of these, but hopefully they just do 4. I will definitely be looking for Optimus and Scareglow to be on sale. But I don't know. That's just my collector's brain. I don't know. But limited articulation. Not a fan of that. Cool play features. Packaging is really great. They did a heck of a job for the packaging. And the other thing, like, you know, other people have said, Bumblebee and Man-At-Arms just aren't the who I would pair. More of an Ironhide I would, or Brawn deco wise, but Ironhide's more like the weapons guy in my eyes more than is Bumblebee. But Bumblebee is a more popular character, so that's kind of why they went that route. So, but definitely I can't recommend this to anybody, even if you're a motif fan or a Transformers fan. Novelty, that's what I was thinking. Maybe if you just want the novelty to have 1 or 2 of these in your collection, then yeah, go for it, but not at full price. So, but yeah, that's all I have for this one. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you could, please subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, hit that like button, comment in the comment section, and then share if you could. And then check me out all week long for posting news videos. I post shorts on YouTube, or I post on TikTok, X, Instagram, and Facebook as well. So keep up with that. And then on Tuesdays, check out the live pre-record at 1 a.m. For the recap show, news and review all week long, the news from all week long. Gee, spit it out. And then Saturday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, we do Men on Films, where we talk movies and other things, but it's kind of supposed to be movies or related, but we go off tangent, so off the rails, you could say. But that's all I got for this one. I thank everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.
Talib 910 made it collects, yeah, that's the name. From shelves to the screen, still playing the game. If you're too dead, better coach your credits. If you love collectibles, this where you step. Instagram scrolls, TikTok clips, X for the talk, Facebook hits, Twitch going live, yeah, we building the base. Community strong, worldwide space. If you rock with the vibe, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel, yeah, elevate. Follow, like, share, let the algorithm spin. Tap the bell, stay live, let the journey begin. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the fee. If it dropped, if it leaked, if it buzzing online, we talk it, we break it every single time.